What's going on, folks? This is Steve. We are Race Day Live, and man, oh man, we are here for the opening of the NORA Truck Series in 2024 at Daytona International Speedway, the World Center of Racing. And man, we are going to be pumped up today for a big race. 36 drivers in these Truck Series are going to try and go for the spot to start this race. But there are more than 36 here, so we have to decide who is going to make this race first out of 41 drivers. So 5 drivers are going home already at the start of this race. Qualifying here will begin shortly. But right now, welcome in to Race Day. Appreciate everybody being in here and all the new viewers that we'll have today. So really cool to see you all in here, and big thanks to all you guys for the support. But yes, the NORA Truck Series is going to be underway here momentarily. And as always, we have a good time here on Race Day. So I expect the same thing here today for sure. 100 laps are going to be on the docket today for Daytona. We have 2 stages as usual. Stages are going to be on laps 20 and lap 40. So we'll see the yellow lights come out for that, and drivers will be decided, and stage points will be given out. But Daytona, overcast skies tonight. Really cool track temp. So a lot of grip in the track, which is nice. And these trucks, man, I've already seen in practice. They're going to be all over each other for 100 laps. So going to be a good time right now. Down on track. They're still practicing. I have about 5 minutes left, give or take, in the practice session. So right now we're just kind of hanging out and getting ready for the start of this race, the start of the season. Obviously, we just saw the finish of the real Daytona 500. So really cool finish there. Congrats to that 2014. But man, right now we are going to get down onto the track, and we're getting down to it. We'll check in how qualifying is going here momentarily, but right now we have practice to decide. A lot of drivers, you'll see them in a second, trying to figure out how they're going to get into this race. So again, we have 41 drivers in the field so far, but everybody with a 0 next to their name, they're the ones you got to watch out for. They have to qualify their way into this race. There's no other way about it. And right now we're seeing a couple of them. Colin Tuono right now in that number 77 car. Looks like he's in pretty good spot. He has that speed, but again, this is all single car qualifying. They get 1 single lap for this, and that's it. 5-minute session in 1 lap, so they got to get that done. A lot of these guys, though, practicing that single car speed, single lap speed. But we're going to go through the field here momentarily. Again, still in practice, about 4 minutes left to go. Cody Height looking pretty good right here. Dalton Tucker, hold on now, long lost brother potentially. Same last name as me. Good to see. That'll be a familiar name to call out. A bunch of names in this pack, though, that I am going to be struggling with. I'll tell you that right now, but we're going to get through it. It's all good to go. These guys are definitely high-caliber drivers. Looking pretty good here. Not a lot of packs right now. We're going to get there in just a second. Again, practice will be over momentarily, but appreciate you folks for being here. Qualifying will be underway momentarily. So, hey, real quick, while we have some time here, let's go and thank a couple of our channel sponsors. We have some great sponsors that help put on Race Day and just support us, obviously, and support all the leagues. That way they can keep the lights on around here, as they say. So let's go and thank them real quick. We'll come right back in time for qualifying.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
Awesome right there. Big thanks to all those sponsors, Harpoon Design, Admin Box, and then Hosky.io. Big thanks to them for supporting the channel. But man, right here, we are in practice still. Keep in mind, 1.5 minutes left to go, and these guys are having some fun right now. Cody Height looking pretty good, although maybe not right there. Gladilich looking pretty good. Drift in that 24 car. Hey, 24 car today has had some luck, so watch out for him today to maybe get that big W. Joshua Conover, Josh Conover. A couple of different ones here, senior and then junior, I take it. Timothy Harper. A lot of cars looking good today. So right now, we're going to be getting this race underway, folks. Again, big thanks for all of you being down here and supporting the stream, supporting the channel. We actually just crossed 500 subs, I believe, earlier today. So big thanks to you guys who are jumping on that. That's pretty cool. So now we'll be able to, I believe, add some membership privileges for you guys if you decide to do that. So pretty cool, pretty fun stuff. So we'll get to that later. But man, right now, 30 seconds left in practice. Look at these paint schemes. Really, really good looking cars right now. I will say, this red and black one, man, this looks really, really good. Nice. Dark Star Garage. Man, simple but effective. Loving that. Only 2 cars on track right now, so slim pickings. But there it is. Checkered flag out for practice session. And that is going to be it. Overcast, cloudy skies again today. That'll play maybe a huge role. It's kind of nice because the sun will obviously be in the eyes of the drivers, but also a nice, cool track. And here it is. Sunset will be going down today, so this race will end under the dark skies. Going to be a great time, as always, at Daytona, at the World Center of Racing. And right now, it is time to qualify. And here we go. Zach Lindgren right now. He's one of these guys that have to get in on time. You'll see the O next to his name momentarily, but these guys have to get in. Lindgren, Colin Tuono, DeTalent, and Jason Conover, Jake Boyer, and Michael Dorsey, as well as Dustin Kleba. So 6 drivers have to race their way in, and we're going to see how they get around this 2.5 mile track right now. Again, 1 lap. They only get the 1 lap to decide it. This will be huge. Lindgren going to start his run right now. That first lap is so important. Lindgren, he was out first. We'll see him probably put up his first lap out of these guys. This lap has to be massive to get himself into the show. A couple of more pulling through. That number 73. We'll see him momentarily, but Lindgren about to cross that line here in just a second. What does Lindgren get? Not too bad. 52.43. A lot of them coming in. Eric Sabel on top in qualifying, in practice, but not anymore. Josh Conover, 52.36. Extremely fast and close times right now. You can see them all coming in. Boyer, unfortunately, did not get that great lap. 52.76 currently. That's not going to do it. Michael Dorsey currently sitting 13th. But Josh Conover in that Exalta machine, that 17, looking pretty stout right now. Nicholas Coruscant a rookie in this league, looking very good. P2 already. 2 minutes left to go, though. A lot of guys still to qualify, but most of them have already, so going to be tough. D Talent down to 28th. 52.49, not going to quite make it. Nick Gillis. Man, oh man, close calls. He's still on track. Going to make his first lap momentarily. Michael Dorsey, though, 16th. Jason Conover, P17 right now. Not too bad. Jake Boyer. Might be unfortunate right there. Timothy Harper, excuse me. Finished his lap, but look at this. Aiden Kirker with a 52.35 steals the pole away right now in that number 39 machine. Looking very, very good. Wow. Quick lap. Couple more guys here. That 99, Timothy Harper, coming around to finish off his qualifying lap. Let's see what he has. Oh, pulls it back in, so never mind. Joshua O'Connor Sr. Might be his cool down lap right now. He does sit 18th place, so Nick Gillis, will he make it into the show? We're going to find out right now. Where does he stand? P20. Not a bad spot there for Gillis. That might do it for him. Toby Ridd in that 38. And Brian Jones just crossing the line. Where does he end up? P40 for Brian Jones. Toby Ridd in 38th. So that would be it, folks. Aiden Kirk are going to be your pole sitter today in the 39 machine here from Daytona. Checker flag is out. We have one more thing to do, and that is to get Daytona underway. Nighttime has hit. And right now we are under the lights for Daytona. A lot's going to happen here. As we all know, Daytona International Speedway, just one of the coolest places to be. And right here, we're going to find out real quick. There he is. Your pole sitter right now, Aiden Kirker. Boston, New York. Excellent run right there for him. In this right here, we'll be going through the field. Big shout out to everybody here watching online. On your phone, on your PC, whatever it is. Hey, we appreciate it. But rolling off the field, Aiden Kirker going to be your pole sitter. Awesome job right there for him. Josh Conover, P2 right there, the 17 Exalta machine. Harrison Whitehead, 3rd place. Nicholas Coruscant, 4th place. Sour Patch Kids machine, looking great. Anthony Colantuno, P5, looking good right there. Michael Menchaca in that Break the Limits machine, starting off P6. Eric Sable, P7. Timothy Harper, 8th place. Tyler Dixon rolling off 9th right there. Austin Smith in that P10 spot. Raymond Hanneman, P11. Dalton Tucker in that 41, looking pretty good right there. Can't miss him in that orange machine. P12. Christopher Hayes, 13th place. Brady Moutson, 14th. Chris Snyder rolling out 15th place right here. Ronnie Norman, P16. Cody Height, 17th place. Joshua O'Connor in P18. Michael Dorsey, looking good right there, P19. Nick Gillis, 20th place. Jason Conover, 21st. Todd Slauson, 22nd. Blade Timmons in the 23rd spot, looking good right there. Kyle Rochelle, 24th place. Zach Lindgren, 25th. Jordan Person, 26th place. Cody Reeder in P27. Dakota Hendrickson, 8th right there, looking very good. Zach Hollinger. Craig Schroeder rolling off 31st. Todd Schneider, 32nd. Toby Ridd going to be rolling off 33rd. Todd Schneider, 34th. Troy Latart, that Hard Rock 25, looking good right there, 35th place. Brian Jones, 36th. And that will be it, folks. That is the end of the grid. That is who has made the field. Again, only 36 drivers made the field today. out of the 41 who tried and attempted to start. So overall, just so we can cover this, Boyer, DeTalent, Monteith, Gladelich, and Kleba are all out of today's running of the Daytona NORA Truck Series opener. Looking good right now. Lap 1 will be underway here momentarily. They might have just put an extra lap on the board. They did. So we'll be going back green here. Not going back green, going green initially in just a moment. But a big field, 36 trucks, 36 drivers, all hungry to start their series and the season as they can. A lot of support right now for that number 73, Anthony Campbell. Hey, there he is right there. That U.S. Air Force number 73. Got to give him a shout out, obviously. A lot of people in the chat, in the grandstands, as we say, supporting him, so we'll be watching him for sure. All those NORA red banners on the trucks. Really good to see right there. Great league, and we're about to get it going, but Aiden Kirker is going to be our pole sitter. So lap 2 right now was a delayed yellow start, so we're going to go green here just momentarily. One more lap to go, and we're going to get underway for Daytona. Overcast skies a little bit, nighttime conditions. So we are starting and ending this thing under the lights. Always fun watching these Daytona races, and I cannot wait to call this one. Man, NORA Truck Series, these guys have been around for a while, and they put on extremely good shows. Trust me, I did my homework, and these guys are incredible. So I'm just as excited as these guys are in the booth as they are down in the cars. So we're going to get ready here and go green. Keep in mind, stage 1 is lap 20. So we have about 18 laps to go once we get going here. It'll be fast. But will these drivers stay patient? Will they wreck? What will we see? Obviously, a lot of different things come into play. Stage points do matter. So we're going to find out here in just a second. That pace car, the lights are off. He's going to pull in, make that hard left turn here in just a second. And the NORA Truck Series will be officially underway from Daytona. Here we go. Pace car comes off. We are green for the NORA Truck Series at Daytona. Great start so far. Awesome job right there. 2x2 all the way back right now in Daytona, coming out of turn 3 into turn 4 to complete the first lap at Daytona. Incredible job right now. Man, look at these cars all the way across here. 2x2 right now. Josh Conover has that lead right there. You get around Aiden Kirker, your pole sitter. You can see it, hard-fought battles right here, side by side still. Man, oh man. Looking really good. Everyone being careful and being patient right now. There's no real reason to get a little crazy. Obviously, there's still a long way to go, 100 laps. These are full truck races, by the way, folks. So this is going to be a bit of a long race for these guys. But this right here, this matters. Stage points will be awarded on lap 20. So that will play a huge role into how these drivers battle right now. Obviously, at this point, everyone's kind of keeping calm a little bit. Being patient. Get the nerves out of your system. A lot of talent here, obviously. Further on in the pack. Again, we're too wide all the way back right now, but even further back, it's kind of breaking up a little bit. The outside lane not really working as well as I think these guys wanted it to. As you can see right here, the 84, Nick Geilis, kind of lost that draft on the outside lane, but can get that back. Might filter down to the bottom lane. Seeing some big changes all over this track right here. That 14 and the 15 right now side by side, getting pretty close. Incredible job though. A little further on back, that 73 has that preferred line right now, down low, still has that draft. Again, the outside lane not looking pretty good. A lot of guys at this point are trying to feel it out too. Are the guys up front being too aggressive? Is it too soon? Right? Things like that. So a lot of guys might filter themselves back to the back of the pack. Regardless, it's a long race, but too wide all the way across. Looking very, very good. That 61 right now being bumped. Michael Menchaca being pushed. Looking pretty good. Some dicey moves right there. That 99, Timothy Harper. Whew. Looking pretty good. Riding on board real quick with him. Man. Leading the outside line. It's not always easy. Right now, you can really use that side draft if you want to. You can kind of see him doing it right there. He kind of gets real close to the inside lane. Tries to pull the air off. You can see it working. He's getting a great push right now. By the 99, Timothy Harper. Excellent job. Some movement back here just a little bit. Craig Schroeder. Brian Jones. So many trucks in the field. Such a great job right here. Back of the pack has kind of figured it out. 2 lanes, both working. Very, very good job by everybody here. Rewind there for a second. Now on the backstretch, can't really figure out what they want to do. That 99 has a kiss right there on the right side of his truck. But at some point, gave the wall a little smooch, but not too bad, obviously. But you got to keep in mind, these drivers only have this one car. They don't have a fast repair to get themselves out of a situation if they were to wreck. So if a huge one happens, if the big one happens, that might be it. You get this one truck the entire race. In working lap 8, it is rush hour traffic. 99 kissed the wall again right there, I believe, on the outside lane coming out of 2. This yellow flag in the air. Big wreck right here. 61 up in the air. Oh my word, the big one happens already. Lap 8. Oh my word. Huge wreck all over turn 3 and turn 4. We were watching that middle of the pack because they got kind of dicey out of turn 2. We thought that might be kind of a calamity corner. But man, huge wreck here. Strikes on lap 8. Unfortunate. We'll go back to the replay real quick. We'll try and decipher what actually happened. But man, that was a lot right there. I'll have to go back. Here we go. Race day replay. Let's figure it out. Oh, it happened at the front of the pack. It looks like a lot of cars off track. And then right here, big checkups all around. Man, oh man. Take a look at it. Harrison Whitehead maybe was one of the ones who maybe not started it per se, but yeah, there it is. That's 61. Oh man. So Michael Menchaca, he's the one that really is the one that could have been the starter here. See if we can. Yeah, he just gets turned by the 41. And that is pretty much it right there, unfortunately, for everybody behind him. I can't believe, actually, they didn't take out more drivers. They all kind of went down low right there after the 41 hooked him. So we'll ride on board the 41 if we can. I believe that was Daniel Tucker. Take a look if I can. Oh, Dalton Tucker, excuse me. We'll go back a little bit ways. Yeah, it all happened so fast. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for them. Dalton right there in the 41. I'll try and give it one more go to find this. I do apologize. Sometimes these are not always easy. Here we go. Great view right here. Push. Might give a wrong push. Oh no, pushes the right rear. And that'll do it every single time. So the 41, unfortunately, makes that 61 go around. And that'll be it right now for that. The big one has already struck on lap number 8. We're on lap 10 right now, halfway through the beginning of stage 1. So we are going to get that worked out. A lot of cars on pit road, unfortunately. Right now we're looking at Cody Height coming off pit road. Zach Lindgren, not looking too bad right there. Timothy Harper, still on track. Hollinger, Michael Menchaca. Chris Heights, yeah, really unfortunate right there for all these guys. So, hate to see it, but your pole sitter, Aiden Kirker, on the pole right now. Also, right now leading this race after pit stop. So looking pretty good. Again, long way to go here. But man, chaos already out here. Everyone is okay. The safety workers did get to all the trucks. We are good to go. Conditions here are pretty unique, folks. I will say Daytona right now, it's under the lights, but it's also like dark in some corners, it feels like. Some camera angles we have, it's pretty dark, so I don't know if there's an overcast or a fog or whatnot going on over the track, but it is unique. The first time for me, for sure, so pretty cool, something different. Looks like the NORA Truck Series boys decided to do, so pretty cool. So a little different. Lap 11 going to be getting everybody back going. And again, the choose rule is in effect, so right now that start-finish line will be that choose rule. Everyone choosing with 1 lap to go, just like the real thing. Aiden Kirker going to find himself on that front starting spot again. This time 11 laps into stage 1. So we're going to definitely get this thing back going. Stage 1 concludes on lap 20. So we'll find out real quick who has what it takes. A lot of folks right here in support of that 73 Anthony Campbell. Hey, there he is. Got through that big one. Up to P20. 17 spots up. Looking really good right there. That number 73 U.S. Air Force machine. Awesome job so far. Right now, we have a restart to get to with 9 laps to go in stage 1. There it is. Pace car takes that left-hand corner. Flagman has the green flag in the air. We are going back green right now for the NORA Truck Series at Daytona. Two by two all the way. Turn 2, pretty foggy right there. That's what I was talking about. Interesting conditions tonight. And that 39 leading that bottom lane, but it's not getting going all too well. Harrison Whitehead in the 81 takes the lead. An incredible job right there so far. Down low, the outside lane has Aiden Kirker, but also that 15, Austin Smith, looking very strong on the outside right now. Getting a great push. Right here, still 2 by 2. Outside lane has some spacing. They might not have a great push like they want to, but they're making it work. That top 3 there on the outside is very, very quick. That 11, Eric Sable, man, he knows how to push. You can see it. Watch him be a factor today for sure. Coming to the line. Almost 3 wide right there, a little further back. Will this work right here? The 98 goes to the middle. Joshua Connor Sr. by himself makes it work, dives down low. Great effort right there for him. Very solid job. You can look at it. Turns 1 and 2 look so dark. They have that fog going on the track. 00 though, watch out though. He's gonna be freight trained here. Nicholas Coruscant does not have that preferred lane. And there goes the freight train right there. Not going to get any help until the back. But Harrison Whitehead still up front in the 81. Looking very solid right now. Still 2 by 2 all the way back. That 15 car leading the field. Quick update. Dalton Tucker, that 41, finds himself in 20th place right now. He was the one that unfortunately started that first big one. The first wreck of the night. Ooh, the outside lane right there got pretty wiggly. The 8 truck. Man, he was all over the place right there, but got it back up. Good job there. At the front, 81, trying to take the lead right there. As a rookie, again, folks, everybody on the tower with the little R, the registered R, next to their name, they are a rookie for the series. So far, a really impressive run by Harrison Whitehead, doing a fantastic job there down low. Getting a push from that 71, Raymond Hanneman. Outside lane, though, seems like it wants to prevail. Whitehead keeps a really, really steady wheel. That's so important. You can see that rear view mirror. How chaotic it is behind him. Outside lane is right there. He is riding the yellow line. Not coming off of it. Very good job. Crossing the line here for lap 18. We're 2 laps away from the end of stage 1. One truck in the distance here for lap traffic, but shouldn't be a huge deal. But right now, this whole field, these are the ones you have to watch out for. A second pack started up right here. That 98, or 99, excuse me, has started. Kind of some single car fields right here, some tandem drafting. A lot of trucks lost that lead group, so not good right there for them. But that 99 is leading that pack. They need this caution for the stage end. Lap traffic is staying up high. Great job for them. The 55, it looks like, of Chris Snyder. Austin Smith takes the point right there away from Whitehead. That middle lane right there a second ago. Look at this. Right here, the number 8. Gonna get loose and gets down to the apron. Big wreck right here. All off the track, though. This might not be a caution. Here it is. That's the caution right there. And at the time of yellow, it would appear that Whitehead was the leader, but we'll see. Scoring tower just tell me Austin Smith. So we will find out here in just a second. But man, that was a big wreck that essentially ended that stage. Go back real quick and take a look. A lot of checkups right here. Doesn't appear that was it. Michael Dorsey, I'm being told, is potentially one of the... Ooh, right there, yeah, the 8. Couple of cars off track, obviously. But nobody on track, so it might appear that that could have been a call they made. But either way, Austin Smith would look like he's going to be, right now, the race leader. So Austin Smith right here is going to be your stage 1 winner, if I do have my information here correct. And I believe I do. So looking good right there for him. All these trucks going to come down pit road. Service their trucks, 4 tires and fuel. We'll try and talk to him in just a second. But a great job there for him. As they all come down pit road. A couple of trucks might get their wave arounds, but this right here, no mistakes. I know it's only lap 21, but cannot have any mistakes right here. Nice and clean and calm. And we'll see how they roll off. Here they come. A couple drivers didn't quite get it. Austin Smith comes off pit road, but not first. So not looking too bad right there. Awesome job there for Austin Smith. Let's see if we can go and sneak him in real quick. We like talking to the drivers here for stage winners, so let's see if we can bring him in. Got to track him down here first. Here he is. Hey, Austin, it's Steve here in the booth, man. You got me?
Yeah, I got you guys. How's it going?
Hey, awesome job, dude. Right there looks like stage 1 winner, obviously, after that big wreck that happened behind you. So, great job. Talk to us about just the race, how it's going, how the truck feels, and the conditions.
Yeah, it feels good out here. It feels pretty stable. Working with my teammates there on the high line, and it feels good. Got some good pushes from Eric, so I'm feeling good about it. We'll see what happens in this next stage.
Love that, man. What's it going to take to win this race? I mean, obviously, it's the season opener. Still have 80 more laps to go, but, I mean, how's it, like, what's the mentality right now? Do you want to be patient now, or do you want to wait till the end?
Yeah, I think we're gonna be a little patient here, just try to stay together as a team and see what happens. Obviously, we want to try to be a little closer to the front towards the end of the last stage, but we'll see. I can work with my team. Yeah.
Awesome job, man. Hey, congrats again. We'll catch you at the end of this thing.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Alrighty, there he is, Austin Smith, your stage 1 winner. Great job for him. Nice looking truck too, man. That 15, that JBL. I've got a whole lot of JBL earphones and what do they call them nowadays? Earbuds. I think I'm dating myself a bit, but looking good. But P1 right now is going to be Blade Timmons. So that 23 truck is going to be leading this race. Up 22 spots, so very good job by him. Real quick, the pace car lights are off. We have a long way to go here until they come around again, so let's go and thank a couple of our channel sponsors, and we'll come right back, folks. Alrighty, folks, we are back on race day here on YouTube for the NORA Truck Series Daytona season opening race. And Blade Timmons right now is your leader. We're going back green here after the stage 1 end. Austin Smith being your stage 1 winner, so a great job to him. But right now, we're going to count it down to stage number 2 on lap 40. So 18 more laps to go here to decide the next stage. And Blade Timmons going to be leading us off. That pace car going to be pulling off here momentarily. We're going back green here. Pace car off. Blade Timmons ready to lead the field. Green flag is out. And off we go. Great push right here by the 16 Cody Height. Pushing Timmons all the way down into the inside lane. The outside lane does not look as organized. It's going to get close right here. Very, very good job. 3 wide right here in that third lane. Oh, man, the 33 is a little dicey right there. Can't have any help. He might be strung out here. Not a bad job overall into the wall right there a little bit. He's got to be careful. Ryan Jones on the outside lane in the 45. He is trying what he can to get up to the front and lead this race, and right now he's got that point. Blocking both lanes, goes down low in front of Timmons. A great move right there, actually. Comes around. Harrison Whitehead on the outside. Oh, big wreck! The 72 goes around. Caution flag is out for the 3rd time. And Toby Rid might have gotten the worst of it. Unfortunately, it was the 73 of Anthony Campbell that went around. Front end pretty well damaged and beat up. Back end as well, that spoiler looks pretty crumpled. Unfortunately, this might not be the end of his race, but the truck does not look too hot. Let's go back and take a look. This gets turned there, looks like, by the 22. Yeah, just really unfortunate. But that 73 truck going to be having to go down into the repairs. Unfortunate for him. He'll be coming down pit road and service that truck. Harrison Whitehead going to be your leader as we speak. Bunch of trucks coming down pit road though, so a lot of strategy being involved here. Do you take tires? Do you take 2 tires? Do you take, fuel, right? What do you do here? I think some of these drivers might decide to set themselves up for potentially a poor stage 2 finish, but they'll be in a great spot for the stage 3 beginning. So we'll see how this plays out. A lot of guys here deciding to do different things. Already lap 26, and we are under our 3rd caution of the day, and Harrison Whitehead going to be your leader right now in the number 81. Looks pretty solid, though. He's looking pretty quick, pretty fast. Brian Jones led a lap or 2 there, so not bad so far. Eric Sable in the 11, that money line machine, looking very fast as well. So a lot of guys looking pretty quick today, but again, it's just that positioning, right? Do you stay up front? Do you wait out in the back? A lot of different things can happen here. But 26 laps to go. Already a quarter of the way through the race. Approaching halfway here momentarily, so really not too bad. But it's all good. Man, this 17 looks so good. The Exalta machine, awesome job. Brady Moats, that 14, I'm a big fan of that paint scheme. Looking very, very good right there. Everyone is choosing, obviously, as we go, so that start-finish line, as you can see, is going to be that choose. So they basically decide, hey, if you want to go down low, you choose the inside lane. If you go by the outside wall, it's going to be the outside lane. So you choose your lane, and then off you go. So it's pretty cool. Similar to what they do in the real world. It'd be cool if iRacing added the actual choose logo onto the tracks, but we're getting there at some point. But lap 27, again, long way to go, man. Long, long way to go. Lap 45, and we're holding on to it. But so far, fun race. Couple of wrecks, but hey, those are going to happen. Big, big field. What do you expect? So right now, we're going to be going back green on lap 28. After, unfortunately, the fan favorite, as we're showing into the chat, man, that 73, unfortunately, has been pretty hurt. Back on track, though, so, hey, 73 fans rejoice. Right now, 31st place, Truck looks pretty good, actually. After all that damage fixed, so there is still hope, folks. Looking mighty good right there. But up front, Harrison Whitehead. Pace car lights are off. We're going back green here. Appreciate all of you for coming in and joining in and watching the NORA Truck Series season opener at Daytona. Obviously, always a fun time with these guys and just everybody in general. So we cannot wait for that. Harrison Whitehead leading us back off. We're going back green. It's in the air and it's waving. And off we go. Awesome job right now, coming down the back stretch. Looking very, very fast. Harrison Whitehead still leading Brian Jones in P2 right now on the inside lane. They're all making it work. Lap 29. Approaching lap 30. And just like that, lead change, Harrison Whitehead, Raymond Hanneman in the 71. Excellent job right there. Brian Jones jumps to the outside lane. Great job. Great camera angles too. Really appreciate, again, everybody working behind the scenes here. The 45 right there, man, got out a little bit. The 81, he's trying to make a push. Whitehead. Eric Sable, though, I think he wants this lead. He was really fast in practice. He's a great pusher, as he's shown already. And we're getting down to it. 10 laps to go in stage number 2. Awesome job. The race almost commentates itself right now. This is just really good action. 2x2 all the way back. What more do you say? This is a great race. All these drivers knowing what to do down the backstretch. The back end right now, the back of the field looks a lot tighter than it did before. A couple of guys still not quite caught up to the drivers in front of them, but not too bad right now. Again, a couple of these guys might decide to stay that way on purpose. And they're doing it. Brian Jones fighting on the outside right there with Eric Sable and Dalton Tucker. Keep in mind, Dalton Tucker was out in the front way early. Did a great job. But unfortunately, caused a wreck early on. But here he is, back to the front in P7. To the line right now, Brian Jones leads that lap. Let's ride on board right now, Eric Sable. has his hands full right now on the outside lane. It's a great push here to Jones. They might set sail here in a second. Look at this huge run for the outside lane. Awesome job right there. That 39 right behind him. Again, that's the pole sitter, Aiden Kirker. Oh, man. Sable with a huge move down low. Gets it. And then on the outside lane, Kirker puts the 45 into the middle. And just like that, we are 3 wide here on lap 34. Things are getting heated, folks. Lap 34, approaching lap 35. The stages, they pay out points just like the end of the race does. And you can see it. These guys want those points. Two by two all the way back. Eric Sable a little shaky right there. He's getting a push from Whitehead. He's been great all race long. Excellent job right now. Further on in the pack, let's take a look. Bunch of these guys. Again, still holding on 2 by 2. Way back. We have a few. Conover, Latart, Galis, Anthony Campbell by himself right now, holding on to it. But the front of the pack. Woo, it's getting hairy. Eric Sable going to get left right there in the middle lane. If you're Sable, you don't want that. Going to get lucky here. The 45 comes down. And that 17, Josh Conover will unfortunately get freight trains right there. Needs some help to get back to the front. Incredible job right here. Both lanes working so well together. They're both at a pretty equal advantage. There's not really one lane that's working better than the rest. But right now, Whitehead being pushed by that 41 of Dalton Tucker. They're going somewhere. These front four right now are very, very fast and capable of winning this race. Working lap 38 right here. 2 laps to go. Lap traffic will go down to the apron. A lot of respect there for Campbell. Getting out of the way of the leaders. And an awesome job. Brian Jones breaks away from Sable, who he was pushing. A little bit of a change of scenery here at the front of the pack. Brian Jones gets the lead back. Eric Sable now leads the outside lane. Can he get that push here that he wants? Dalton Tucker still down low. But Austin Smith, that stage 1 winner, he's looking to go back-to-back here. Can he do it? Inside lane's fighting back. It's lap 39. We are 1 lap away from the stage end. Who's going to get it? Still side by side. Austin Smith needs to give the 11 a great push right here to get to the stage end. We're 3 wide on the outside, though. And right there at the line, the 45 looks like Brian Jones going to be your stage 2 winner. Incredible job there for Brian Jones to hold on to that. He was on the outside lane there for a while, getting pushed by Eric Sable, but took the inside lane, made it work for himself. Takes home that stage 2 win. So awesome job right there to get stage 2 win. Hey, that's 1 playoff point. And that's 10 regular season points. That's huge right there for him. So awesome, awesome job for Brian Jones. Great to see. The stage 2 has concluded. Sable, Whitehead, Smith, and Tucker rounds out your top 5 as they round up here and let the pace car catch up. So, folks, we'll come right back here in just a moment. We'll go and thank some of our channel sponsors, and then we'll come back, interview Brian Jones, your stage 2 winner. Come right back.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
All right, folks, welcome back to the NORA Truck Series season opener here at Daytona. Right now, everybody is pitting, servicing their cars and trucks, or I guess just trucks in this case. But so far, a great job. I believe we had also an incident real quick under yellow. Let's take a look if I can find it real quick here. We saw one of these green trucks spin around under yellow. I thought we had it potentially, but could be wrong. Maybe not. All right, well, it did happen. We just don't have it quite yet, so all good. You'll have to just believe me. But no harm, no foul. Just one of the trucks got loose. I believe it was the 98. I could be wrong, but all good. But Brian Jones was your stage 2 winner. So we're going to try and steal him real quick, as he was the winner here. Let's go down and grab him if we can. Brian Jones, we'll find him here. Here he is. Hey, Brian Jones, Steve here in the booth, man. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, dude, great job right there. Winning, obviously, stage number 2. Close battle right there. Side by side. Had the outside lane working pretty well. Getting pushed by Sable. But then, I mean, you right here down low looking very good. So, how's the truck feel and how's the race going for you?
It's good. We got a bad pit stall because of bad miscues during qualifying, but we're going to try and minimize the damage there and have a good green flag pit stop here, hopefully, and see where we finish out.
Sounds great, man. Obviously, the truck looks really, really fast and looking pretty good. So good luck rest of the way, man, and hopefully we talk to you later on.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
Alrighty, there he is. Brian Jones, your stage 2 winner. Awesome job by him. Bringing him back to his team chat right there. Great job. But we have a change up at the lead. Zach Lindgren. Right now, we're going to be the leader as we come on to this restart. So pretty cool new truck at the front, that number 60. Eric Sable going to be starting off P2 on the outside lane. Brian Jones down low. So we know Jones has a good pusher right behind him in Dalton Tucker. But that 15 as well, Austin Smith and Eric Sable up front looks very promising. So what can Zach Lindgren do here? He had to race his way in, keep in mind. Right now leading this race, so we'll see how it goes. A little over, about 58 laps to go here for this race. Long way to go still. Over the halfway point here shortly. And here we go. Pace car dives in. Green flag about to be in the air. And here we go. Back green. Awesome job right now. 2x2 coming into 3 and 4 on lap 43. And folks, one thing we love to do around here at Race Day is to bring the noise, sponsored by our great channel sponsor, harpoondesign.com. Go and check them out. And here we go. Great segment right there. Bring the noise, sponsored by harpoondesign.com. Folks, go and check them out. You can do any kind of paint you want for NASCAR-style paint schemes on iRacing. Excellent quality and excellent job right there. But right now, lap 46, we are working almost the halfway point. Eric Sable to the point right now in the number 11, looking very, very strong. Austin Smith in P2. Sable going to grab the outside lane, but man, oh man, what a wiggle. Saves it right there. Oh, maybe not though. Back to the pack. Right behind him. Yellow flag is out. That 20 hard into the wall. Oh man, unfortunate for a lot of these guys. The 98, I believe, involved Joshua O'Connor Sr. in the 31 of Zach Hollinger. Man, oh man, tough break right there. 5th caution of the day. Unfortunate. Josh O'Connor Sr. had to come down pit road. We'll go back and recap this real quick, folks. See if we can track this down. Yeah, 3 wide right here. Kind of just goes south. That hole closes. The 98 was right in the middle there and really had nowhere to go, unfortunately. So Todd Slauson also got some pretty bad damage right there as well. I believe the 20 car as well we're looking at. Jordan Person. Yeah, he got the worst of it right there. Blown engine, unfortunately. See if we can get better angle. That 20 car, there he is right there down low. Squeezes the 20 and then, man, kind of gets through it until he doesn't. Just a tough break right there for that 20. Well, that right there, folks, is going to be our 5th caution right now. O'Connor Sr. still on pit road, has a lot to fix, obviously. But everyone comes down pit road right here. As you can see, all the leaders, actually, most of the leaders, a couple of guys didn't come down pit road, and it sounds like that could be strategy right now. So a lot of guys deciding to come down pit road, service that engine. Hey, tires right here. Oh, pit road. Car stops right on track. That got kind of dicey. But a lot of guys coming down. This is maybe smart. It's the halfway point, right? So do you take tires now? Because again, there's no more stages. So this is it. There's no more predetermined cautions, right? For the stages. So this is going to be it for you. This race could go green the entire way after this. So do you come down now? Do you take the 4 tires? And that's it for the, the entirety of the race. Get the fuel. Might be a smart move by these guys. So we'll see how that works out for them. But Austin Smith to the point. Eric Sable going to be in P2. Brian Jones right now in P3. So your 2-stage winners in the top 3. Looking pretty good. Again, your pole sitter, Aiden Kirker in P9. So all these guys who have been winning and doing really well early in the race, they're still in this. So we'll see how this goes for them as we get going here. But that P1 spot belongs to Austin Smith. Pace car lights are still on. I believe we're going to go at least one more time around. So we'll go back green here at just about the halfway point. And 50 laps can go pretty quick. So we will see how this goes for these drivers. So far, a great time. Alrighty, folks, so the 5th caution of the day has wrapped up right now. A couple of drivers are out of the race, unfortunately, as we're seeing right here. Dylan Talents right there. All drivers, again, unfortunately, out of this race. Men Chalkin right now, 34 laps down. Still in it, though. Can definitely gain some more spots. Hanneman 8 laps down in 31st. So not too bad right now. A lot of guys can still salvage, points. Again, if a lot of guys get either damage or wrecks or things like that. So sometimes these races at Daytona and Talladega can be, just got to get through them, right? It's all about the attrition. Right now it seems like that's going to be the case. But either way, we're going to go back green here. Pace car is coming in right there. And it is lap 50 as they cross the stripe. So we are at the halfway point for the NORA Truck Series season opener. We are green. Three wide to start off this restart. That 33 not looking too hot right there in the middle. Todd Schneider. The outside lane though, Brian Jones not having a great run right there. Just did not get the push he wanted. This middle is all over the place. And here we go, that 10 car hard into the wall. We stay green for now. Oh, but back in the pack. The 14, the 77, all kinds of drivers right here. A lot going on. The 3, man, that middle of the pack, they were a mess for a while. And unfortunately, here we go. Man, oh man, Austin Smith still your leader, but we'll look real quick at what happened there. That was a lot again. We talked about attrition, right? You just have to get through these races sometimes. Set yourself up for a good finish, but man, that was tough. Yeah, we're seeing just slow drivers, not necessarily ARCA braking right there, but just a lot going on. Yeah, you can see it, just big checkups. Unfortunately, that 3 truck, Toby Ridd, man, he is not looking too hot right there. Well, either way, that's going to be our 6th caution of the day on lap 52. So this field is continuously thinning out right now as we go. We'll show you folks the full lineup right here. But yeah, a lot of guys pitting right now. Brady Moats. Alrighty, so right now on lap 53, we are still under yellow, 6th caution, but not too bad. It's going to get intense. The field's going to thin out, as it always does, but a lot of guys still trying to fix some damage. The 84 here, Nick Galis, gets back out. He was involved in an incident earlier. But a couple guys out. Plebo right now is out of the race. Obviously, these guys at the end of the pack, they were the ones who didn't make the race at all. So we had 5 drivers who didn't make the race as far as qualifying. So a lot going on there, obviously. But right now, lap 53, looking pretty good. Pace car still out. Let's go and thank a few of our sponsors, and we'll come right back, folks.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
All right, lap 54, and we are back on race day here for the NORA Truck Series at Daytona, the season opening race. And we're getting down to it. We are past the halfway point. Things you can feel are just heating up. A lot is going on right now. Alrighty, but lap 54, pace car lights are off. And you know what that means? We are going green here momentarily for lap 55. A lot of trucks still in this thing, as you can see. So we are a long way ways for this thing to be final. But man, Austin Smith up front, Eric Sable, a lot of strong trucks. We are bringing it green, and we are back. Inside lane once again has an incredible restart. Down low, Smith and Sable. These guys know how to work it together. These guys are doing great so far in this race. Outside lane just can't get the steam like they had earlier. Really good stuff right now. Little back in the pack right now. 3 wide, almost right there. Couple of guys trying to get themselves back into it. Anthony Campbell back up to 22nd place after a pretty rough stage 1 and 2. And man, here he is. He has the draft. Looking pretty good. Just needs to hold on to that truck a little bit. And right now it could be pretty strong, but in that middle of the pack, that outside lane doesn't have any momentum right now. But they're getting there. Really good job so far. Still, again, long way to go. 43 laps to go here in this race. The outside lane's finally starting to move forward a bit. Right now being led by Hendrickson in the 8 truck. Little further on back, wow, these trucks right now are all over the place. Really should be single file right here, but we're trying to go 3 wide. Not sure what this is for, but that 77 right now, holding on to it. Zach Lindgren, unfortunately, right now still in the pits in that 60, the 20 as well. But yeah, these guys are 3 wide. trying to go for position here. If they want to reach that pack, they're going to be single file, just like this. We'll see if they can catch up to them here momentarily, but man, that front pack is looking pretty strong. Really incredible job right there. This whole front pack. Austin Smith, he still has that lead from Eric Sable, but the outside lane, they're right there. Dakota Hendrickson in the 8. Very, very strong. A couple of players you haven't really seen earlier on in this race. Hendrickson, Reeder right there. Michael Dorsey in the 27. A lot of guys starting to figure it out. Man, really good job right now. The outside lane lost some time there. They just don't have as many people in that line as everyone else. But so far, not bad. Lap 60. We are getting down to it right now. Austin Smith at the point. This middle right there, a lot of these guys, it seems like they're ready to pounce when they can. They want to make that move, but so far no one's really trying it. Apologize for that, folks. Obviously some technical issues with my mic not working. Gotta love that. But right now, the 15 and the number 11 right there are absolutely doing a fantastic job. Up at the front on the inside lane. Looking very, very good. Pretty inseparable, honestly. They are just very fast together. But the outside lane, man, Hendrickson being pushed by Michael Dorsey, they seem fantastic as well. So Brian Jones, third in line, some lap traffic, though. We'll see if this plays into a roll. This is not good. This will bunch up this group. And they get through it cleanly. Awesome job, that number 10 truck. Looking very, very good right now. 2 lines still working out very strong. We're finally starting to see some patience, I feel like. A lot of these guys are kind of just content almost with their spots. But they know at some point, maybe 10, 15, 20 laps to go, they're going to turn the heat up. But a great job nonetheless. That 9 truck down low there, Ronnie Norman. I haven't talked much about him today so far. He's looked pretty strong. He's inched his way up to the top. And looking very, very good. So awesome to see right here. Great job. That middle pack is starting to get kind of dicey. We're seeing them not really stick in line so much. I think a lot of these guys wanted to start making moves, but it's still pretty early. Riding on board Nicholas Coruscant, that 00. Man, that gyro cam, you can really see how banked this track is, but he's also not really full throttle. He lifted there in the tri-oval right there as well, so it's almost like he wants to keep this gap in front of him. Let's down that 22, potentially teammates. Looking really good though, nonetheless. Lap 68, we are 32 laps away from the conclusion of this Daytona race, and we are getting right down to it. Awesome job right here. Austin Smith leading this field, but a little further back, the 81 right there. Whitehead, who's looked very, very quick all race. Man. Side by side all the way back. Right now the top 3, Austin Smith, Eric Sable, and Dakota Hendrickson looking extremely smooth. Hendrickson had that lead on the outside lane and looked strong ahead of Michael Dorsey, but he chose the inside lane. And here comes Dorsey. Wow, got to the front from the outside lane, goes down low and takes over the race lead, but the 81, Whitehead, he is right there too, trying to lead this Daytona race, does not get it. Dorsey, with his first lap led of the day, looking great. 30 laps to go. getting pretty dicey right now. The 2x2 for the first 6 rows. But a little further back, these guys aren't really getting that draft they want to. Look at the 81 right here. Whitehead, Conover on the outside lane. Single file in the back of the pack right here. Not a bad move. A lot of these guys don't want to get involved into wrecks right now. It's lap 71. You've got a little under 30 laps to try and get this win. These guys back here, real quick, as an update, Anthony Campbell in P20. Right now tagging along with the 32 and the 98. Or 99, excuse me, working together, trying to get themselves in the front. Further on back, Zach Hollinger and Anthony Colantuono in the 23, or 23rd, excuse me, by himself. Really pretty slow, though, unfortunately. But these guys all trying to work themselves up. Need a yellow to really get themselves where they should be. Lap traffic down below. The 23 gets out of the way, Blade Timmons. But up front, a couple of new players. We talked about it earlier, but that 71. Looks really good. Michael Dorsey. Aiden Kirker on the outside lane in that second row. Looks very solid. This pack in the back, though, look at this. There's single file. These guys might lose that draft. Dalton Tucker right there, the 10 truck. They're just not super organized right now. And that might be bad news for them if they can't catch up to these guys. I'm being corrected here. It's Anthony Colantuono. I'm sure I'm saying that properly this time. Maybe not, but we're trying. I appreciate that in the chat. But man, Michael Dorsey right now leading this race. Looking very, very strong. These guys, right, look at this. They're not working together as well as they should be. Gotta stay tight packed. But again, we've been green for a while now, folks, so I wonder if those tires have come into play. These trucks aren't like the Xfinity or the Next Gens. So this could be huge. At some point, the green flag pit stops will have to happen if this thing stays green. So a long way to still go. Right now, though, hold on. Just called it. Green flag pit stops have begun. Right on cue, Steve. Great job. Nick right here coming down pit road. Dalton Tucker as the leader. We'll see these guys assumingly take just fuel. Don't need those tires. Take the fuel and off you go. Looks like that might be the case. So as they come off pit road and rejoin the race, they are coming around. The leaders are. Who else will come down pit road? Here we go. Big group right here. All come down pit road. A huge group. Again, all these drivers will see just fuel. But did you save enough? Did you save too little? It all matters. If you save the fuel ahead of time, you can have a shorter pit stop here, and man, this could be it for a lot of these guys. No mistakes. You cannot have a mistake. No speeding. Got to get off pit road perfectly. So far, it looks like that might be the case. Brian Jones assumed the lead. Looks like we'll see all these guys come down right now, or not. Not just yet. So a couple more laps, it would appear, for Brian Jones and the front of the pack. Solid race so far. These guys have not pit yet, so interesting call. Here we go. Couple guys stop. Kyle Rochelle, but only 2 of them. This is not a good idea. Not going to have that draft talent potentially that they need, but man, that's a tough break. Could be though, if they rejoin the right way, they might be okay. But Brian Jones and this little group right here, Dorsey, Corcel, Kirker, have not pit yet with 23 laps to go. This will be huge. So Kyle Rochelle coming down. Brian Jones. Will this group come down here on pit road? Yes, they do. All of them come down, so the leaders will come around into pit road here tonight. Has that first pit stall for Brian Jones. Again, stage 2 winner. This will be massive. These guys right here, though, this is the leaders. Timothy Harper, they're going to come around, get the lead here. But again, these guys haven't pit either. Aiden Kirker coming down pit road. Brian Jones now off pit road. So Timothy Harper here in the 99 is going to be your leader. Anthony Campbell will be shown P2, and then Everett Kotz is in P3. Looking good right now. This is your lead pack. Keep in mind, they still have to pit. But for the time being, these are your leaders. And they have decided to not pit just yet. But hey, a lap led is a point gain, so not a bad idea for that 99. Assumingly, though, this will be the pack that will take over the lead once those 4 trucks pit under green flag conditions. So this right here is for the provisional lead, assuming there's no yellow or those top 3, they eventually pit. But for right now, this is where it's going to get dicey. 20 laps to go here at the line. And these 4 have not pit yet. That 33 of Todd Schneider actually multiple laps down, so not really in the picture right there. But Timothy Harper, Anthony Campbell, Everett, here they are. These are your leaders. But for the time being, this is what will be the lead fight. And this is what we want to watch. Who is going to win this race? Eric Sobel, extremely fast all day long. The 15 as well. Austin Smith. Dalton Tucker as well. He's shown promise. He's very, very quick. An incredible job so far, so we will see how this race ends. But right now, with 20 laps to go, folks, let's do a quick race day nonstop. We're going to thank our sponsors, but you will not miss any action at all. We'll come right back.
guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
All right, folks, here we are, 17 laps to go for the NORA Truck Series at Daytona. The top three have pit, so they will cycle back, and here we go. These are the spots fighting for this win here at Daytona tonight. Eric Sable out front, Austin Smith. We saw these two guys hook up earlier, and they were extremely strong. So how can they work together now? All over the place, 3 wide here in the middle of the pack. Really tough right here. The field pretty well, really just not looking too good right now. Not tight like it was a second ago. But this front 10, they are not going away easily. They are 16 laps away from deciding this race. We've strayed green here for a while, folks. It's been extremely good racing. And we're going to find out quickly what happens. The outside lane, Josh Conover looking very good. Sable makes a dive move right there to try and defend. He's going to block that lane that has the most momentum. Excellent job. But Austin Smith comes down. The outside lane might be preferred. But Eric better hope that they have a really good job right there and they push well. Starting to get 3 wide here, mid-pack with 15 laps to go. This is not probably what they want to see. To the outside, Brian Jones tries to make a move here. Extremely strong move. Leads the outside lane. Behind is Eric Sable. We are 14 laps away, folks, from deciding this race. And man, Austin Smith has looked so good. Stage 1 winner. Brian Jones in P2, but Dalton Tucker, he's back in the picture. He was up front early on, and here he is in P3. Austin Smith leading the inside, but man, the outside lane is right there. Brian Jones having a great run, being pushed by Eric Sable. Got to be really careful here. These are where the pushes will start to happen. That can be kind of risky. have to hit them square on the back end. Let's ride on board real quick Eric Sable as he tries to push Brian Jones to the lead. Man, he's trying all he can, but you just can't. You gotta be so careful because you don't want to hit him in the wrong spot, especially in the corners. With 12 laps to go, a lot can happen. Eric tries to go on the inside, the middle. Look at this move right here. Daring move, leads that outside lane. Brian Jones gets shuffled back a little bit. Got lucky there. Had a hole to jump into. But man, aggressive moves are starting to happen. 12 laps to go in this race. Incredible job. Austin Smith still to the front. The inside lane looks to be the strongest as we've seen so far, but Sable now has the 9 truck of Ronnie Norman to push him. We haven't really seen much of Norman trying to push one of these guys who have been up to the front majority of the race, but it's going to come down to this potentially. This pack has definitely shrunk. About 20 cars right now. So half the field still in this race and looking pretty strong as we are. Ten laps to go here for the NORA Truck Series season opener at Daytona. A long season underway, just beginning. And who can punch their ticket into the winner's circle? And right now, Austin Smith seems like he has a great pusher in Dalton Tucker. But what will it take? Will Eric Sable make a bold move? Whitehead, keep in mind, he's back there too, that 81. He's been very quick all day. He's not going to settle for 5th place. So what do these guys do? Close it is. A couple drivers right there. I believe that's the 99. Timothy Harper in the 32 getting passed right now by the leaders. And they are racing, I believe. So right now this is going to be tight. Oh, that he gets spun to number 8. Dakota Hendrickson. This is not going to be a yellow. He is off the track in the grass. Has to get back on track. Off he goes. Spins it again. I don't know if this will be a yellow. It appears it won't be. So we stay green, folks. The pack is on the backstretch. Eight laps to go. So one car off right there. Hendrickson in the 8 unfortunately got spun out, but we stay green. 7 laps to go here. Further on back, these guys, they have to start thinking about making that move, right? These guys, Josh Conover, he was at the lead at one point. What do you do? Michael Dorsey as well. So Brian Jones They're starting to try and make the outside lane work and start a third line, but it's go time right now. 6 laps to go at the line. Three wide as they go right now. Brian Jones trying to lead the outside lane, actually making it work with just one other truck, the 37. Eric Sable, here we go. Blocks the outside lane. We are 3 wide almost here for the lead. Incredible job. The down low, though, has looked so good. That number 11 going to dive down into the middle. In 5 laps to go, folks. We are 3 wide here, but be careful, that number 9. Oh, big wreck right here. This is in turn 1. 41 down low. A lot going on there. I don't believe there's no yellow on the track just yet. Unfortunately, the 41 got seemingly dumped right there. We can't really tell. We stay green. And now the field is all over the place. Single cars, 2x2. And Eric Sable finds himself at the lead, being pushed by Brian Jones. Three wide racing turns to 1 car tandems. And here we go. 4 laps to go here for the NORA Truck Series at Daytona. Who is going to walk away with this win? Eric Sable had to put himself in position. Brian Jones, stage 1 winner. Excuse me, stage 2 winner. Austin Smith, stage 1 winner, is in this top 5. Jason Conover has looked very good all race long so far. Kyle Rochelle, extremely strong as well. So one of these 5 seemingly is going to win this race unless Cody Height can maybe catch that draft, but I think he might be a little bit too far to catch it. We'll see how that goes, but 3 laps to go here, and we are 2 wide. Here we go. This is going to be it. This might allow Cody Height to catch up to this draft, but he has fallen off quite a bit. So unless a caution comes out, and we do have unlimited green and white checkers, we will see how this thing ends, but we're 2 wide all the way. 5 cars trying to get this win. Eric Sable right there, still down low, being pushed by Kyle Rochelle. Leads that lap. We're 2 laps to go here at Daytona. Three cars down low, 2 cars up top. I think right now Austin Smith might have the keys to this. That 15, I think whichever lane he picks to help push might win this race, and right now he's deciding to use that down low. So he's choosing to push that 5 and the 11. The 2 cars just can't quite get it done. Big blocks right now as we're 3 wide at the line. White flag is out for the NORA Truck Series at Daytona. Brian Jones leads them off, leads that lap into turn number 1. Now they're 3 wide, or 3 in line up top. Who will push who to the win? It comes down to this, folks. Half a lap to go. And Eric Sobel needs somebody to help him, but Brian Jones is up top getting pushed. That 15, Dalton Smith. Austin Smith, excuse me. They are a tandem right now. Who's going to win this race? At the finish, And at the line, Brian Jones going to be on the outside lane and wins the NORA Truck Series opener here at Daytona. What an absolutely incredible job right there for Brian Jones to not only get through that wreck that happened about 5 or 6 laps ago, but ends up with the win right there. Makes the move happen. Was the leader on the outside lane. Fireworks are being shot off. What an incredible job here for Brian Jones. Extremely good performance here. Man, unbelievable job. I apologize for that graphical issue. He is not the stage winner. He did win the stage too. But this right here, he won something much, much more better. That 45 of Brian Jones is going to be your winner today at Daytona. Awesome job there for Brian Jones. He is your winner right now, followed closely by Eric Sobel, Jason Conover, Austin Smith, and then Kyle Rochelle going to be your top 5. So incredible job by these guys. We're going to come right back, folks. Thank a few sponsors, and then we'll come back and talk to your top 3. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back for the conclusion of the NORA Truck Series season opener here, and Jason Conover has walked away with a P3 finish. We're going to talk to our top 3, but in race day fashion, we'll talk to our 3rd place finisher first. See if we can sneak him in here real quick. Here he is, Jason Conover. Great job, man. P3 today on the board. A great way to start your season. Talk to us about your race.
I don't even know, man. I was just going where Brian was going, honestly.
Well, hey, great job. Hey, real quick, shout out any sponsors you have. Anything you want to talk about, man? Awesome job.
I want to shout out Brian Powell for letting me drive this ride, or whatever the sponsors are on here. It's Powell Woodcrafting. Go look them up on Facebook, Instagram. Go get something off of them.
Hey, awesome job, man. Congrats again. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Incredible job there for Jason Conover. Wow. Awesome, awesome job. But P2, Eric Sable, we'll bring him in. Man, heartbreak for him. Obviously came really, really close.
And I got in.
Man, Eric Sable, it's Steve in the booth, man. You got me?
Hey, what's up, Steve? How are you?
Hey, fantastic, man. Just honestly, a great finish by you. P2, obviously, I'm sure is not what you wanted. You wanted the win, but incredible job. You looked really good out there. That wreck happened about 6 laps before the finish and kind of made it kind of a bigger mess. So talk to us, man, about your race.
Man, just hats off to this new team, 1511 Racing. You know, Austin Smith filling in tonight. He just did a fantastic job. We put on a heck of a run between the two of us and all of our allies, Ronnie, Norman, and everybody. And just wanted to say congratulations to Brian Jones. Race was great all night long. We dominated. We were up front, you know, running good. And came up a little short. I did everything I could to slow down that outside lane, but 2v3, just not going to beat, you know,
Yeah.
2 cars on the bottom lane. So hopefully
Yes,
it was
sir.
fun for you guys to watch and, you know, broadcast. Everybody enjoyed the race. It was definitely fun behind the wheel. There was a lot of crazy moves I did. You know, I heard you guys up in the booth. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just obviously an awesome race, but yeah, P2 for you, great job. Real quick, any shoutouts you might have, or friends and family? What do you have for us?
Anybody that was watching, we put on great season opener here at Daytona. Finished P2. Everybody that puts the broadcast together on YouTube, and NORA. This is going in the second season for me. Fantastic lead. If you guys want to join, if there's any room, come on out. A lot of great people around here. So, yeah.
Awesome job, man. Again, we'll see you next week. Congrats again on the podium finish.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, there he is, Eric Sable. Incredible job. But Brian Jones, he is the one we want to talk to right now. The winner of today's race. Brian Jones, let's bring him in. Got to track him down here first, but here's Brian. Here he is. Brian Jones, here he is, the winner of today's NORA Truck Series season opener. And we talked to you at the end of stage 2, and we said, hey, maybe we'll talk to you at the end of the race. And here we are, man. Awesome job today. How'd the race go for you?
Well, it had its ups and downs. I was kind of started at the back of the field through bad qualifying, but we worked our way up there, had a good strategy at the end of stage 1. We took fuel, so we wouldn't have to take fuel at the end of stage 1. So we stayed out and got a good result in stage 2. And then we just kind of battled our way on the outside to make up room. Had a bad green flag pit stop, but we battled back. And big hats off to my teammate, Jason Conover. He was there when I needed him, and he gave me a push for the win.
Yeah, awesome job, man. Obviously starting off the season strong with a big W at Daytona. It's got to feel pretty good. So, hey, real quick before we let you go, give us a shout out to your sponsors or friends and family, and we'll see you next week, man.
Yeah, gotta give a shout out to my sponsor, Home Field Apparel. If you guys like collegiate merch, or if you like racing merch, Home Field is coming out with a new racing line. You can go on there and order some new racing merch that they're coming out with. Make sure to use the code Atlantis24 to get 15% off your order. I just want to thank all my teammates too, and thank Josh Conover for putting on a great league.
Yes, sir. Awesome job, man. We'll catch you next week. Go and celebrate.
Thank you.
Alrighty, there he is. Brian Jones going to be your winner today. Awesome job. Awesome interview. Yeah, go check him out. Go use the promo code Atlantis24. Pretty cool stuff right there. So, big race today, obviously. We'll show you how the final results tallied up right here on the tower. Man, incredible job today for the NORA Truck Series. Really happy to be a part of this and a part of this season. Going to be a really fun time. So appreciate everybody who was here, who liked, who followed, who subscribed to the channel. Always a good time, and appreciate everybody for the support. Daytona has always been an incredible time, and today proved to be the exact same. So thank you everybody for being here. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. Have a good night.